The Teachings of Don Juan, that is a great book. And there's a beautiful concept. If you are a warrior for truth, you got 4 enemies. And those 4 enemies are, the first enemy is fear. The second enemy is clarity. The third enemy is power. Fourth enemy is old age. First enemy, fear. Many people have many types of fears. If you have any fear of anything, you have fallen a defeated person to your first enemy. When you face your fears squarely, then you have overcome your first enemy. The first enemy is very, very difficult to overcome, Baba. Because if you are going to put a question and I find it stupid, I will say, hey, Shalini is stupid. You must not fear that. You must be ready to face it. Then only you can speak to me. If you are not afraid of my scolding you, if you are not fearful of that, you have overcome that enemy. So after you overcome fear, you have some clarity in your life, but only half-baked clarity. So we are guided by our half knowledge, half-baked clarity. Again, that becomes an enlightenment, that enemy for you. It takes a long journey for the second stage to pass, for the second enemy to pass. Every enemy is a great enemy, Baba, for a warrior. Fear is a great enemy, clarity is a great enemy, and power. When you have a lot of enlightenment, you have got power over others. And that's a very mesmerizing thing. You have to overcome that. You tend to interfere with people's lives because of your power. And you must desist from that. It's very difficult. Then the fourth enemy comes in old age. Hey, enough is enough here. I can't work anymore. मुझे कुछ हो गया इंदौर में. I am troubled. So I can't go to Raipur. That is, you are falling for the old age. Whatever happens to you, you must proceed with your work. That is, you are not fallen for the fourth enemy called as old age. A classic example for not falling for the old age is Bhishma. You know, after 10 days of war, he is so very injured. He was on the Ampashaya, on the bed of arrows. Yet, Krishna asked Dharmaraja to go and learn from Bhishma at that stage. And Dharmaraja goes and asks for wisdom from Bhishma, and he gives a big lecture at that stage. So he is not overcome by the physical body's condition. He overcome all physical body's conditions, Bhishma. Is the most classic example of his lecture on the Ampashaya. How you should never care for your physical body, come what may. That is, you have overcome the fourth enemy, called as the old age. Thank you very much.
A very good morning, dear friends and masters joining us from across the globe. Warm welcome, everyone. And today is a very, very special day. Swarnotsav of Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji, founder of Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. Patriji on this day, 4 years back, left his physical body. And while he may not be physically here, but we all know his consciousness is always there around us, inspiring us, guiding us in every step of life. Always encouraged to celebrate death. Right now, also in this wisdom, we listened, overcoming your attachment to your physical body. And it's an utsav for us, a festival for us. And that's why we are here to revisit his teachings and celebrate this day. Patriji's one thing that among many, many things which I totally resonate with is how one man's belief, one man's conviction in his idea can create ripples of change in this world. And how when we have belief in our ideas, it can actually bring change in the world. With this, it's my honor and privilege to invite Chandra sir, who has spent significant part of his life with Patriji and continues to devote his life to the teachings and spreading teachings of Patriji. Welcome, sir, and over to you.
Thank you, Neha madam. How one man believes, one great master believes that everything is possible, and it is possible to believe that way is because he is such a grand enlightened master. Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon, evening. While Patriji always said that your breath is your guru, but he's been a greatest master, greatest guru for me, for Vani Madam, and for all the pyramid masters, all the Pesa masters, all the Buddhasiyus, everybody. He's a guru, but never actually represented himself as a guru. He represented himself as a great friend, while having great mastery over his life, while always encouraged everyone to be that consciousness of God. God. He said everyone is God. Everyone can live as God. Everyone can realize that Godhood. And so then meditation and meditation and meditation is the only way to experience that thing that is talking about. It's a true visionary that you wanted to see the change in the world. True visionary. You have changes that come for removing social causes of various kind, freedom movements, service movements like Red Crosses. But Patriji brought in this greatest spiritual revolution, and then that is continuing to spread because he intended that everyone who learns meditation also goes and gives it to everybody else so that the entire world gets elevated. Movements start, and then movements want to create an impact, a lasting impact, so that the change is seen in due course. They don't have timelines. They just go and then go and then go and work. And so this Grandmaster today is remembered and celebrated for the deep impact, the number of masters he created. A master's greatness is known by the masters is created, not disciples he created. His teaching itself is that you are a master from beginning. So there's no way somebody can be a disciple who is simply waiting for orders from somebody else, because he believed that every one of us is a consciousness. So we will remember ourselves of the teachings that enable, and then many things that we learn at Buddhasi Quantum Foundation are directly are taught by him in many forms, many ways in his entire lifetime. The hallmark of all of this is the simplicity and then direct relevance to our day-to-day life, so that we know in a way that we feel that this is something implementable, there is something possible that I can really go and then do and then experience. So let's go into a good meditation that you always wish that everyone experiences. And then by then we have guest masters, Karthikeyans, Padma Shri Karthikeyan, Shri Surendra Ghaisa, senior masters Vashanta Sastri ji and Shri Gunakar Reddy Garu, who traveled with him from the very early on when the movement started, very early on in the beginning. We'll have these masters join us after meditation, and they will listen to some of their experiences journeying with Patriji. And in the process, we do know that we will understand his enabling concepts. A simple concept like Vakshetra is codifies all teachings of spirituality in it. No complaints, no judgments. Is simple enough. If we practice one simple concept with the strength of meditation, awareness of meditation, no complaints, no judgments, and no regrets, then everything is done. Life is sorted. So rather than bombarding people with heavy, heavy words and then heavy technicalities, you choose to simple. What is simple is easy. What is easy is right. And so the right method of meditation, the right wisdom, we call it right spiritual science wisdom, we call it New Age wisdom, in a way that everybody understands, because they believe that everybody is eligible. Nobody is not eligible for it. If everyone is consciousness, everybody must have a way to know about who they are and experience that consciousness, something way beyond the body. Let's go into meditation, dear friends, and then we will listen to these guest masters today, knowing more about all his wisdom, knowing more about how it is empowering us and how I too can be part of this movement, a movement that is fundamentally wishing to see that everyone on this planet becomes a meditator. Then something beautiful gets established. So relax yourself by practicing breath meditation. Our goal in this meditation is to empty the mind, rest the mind, relax the mind and body. And when you relax the mind and body, when we relax the mind and body, and then as you empty the mind, it's called transcending the body and mind, then we are experiencing something beautiful. That's our soul nature, that energy nature of us. It called we are not the body, we are the soul. We are the energy, we are the consciousness. And experiencing the soul or the consciousness is to let go of the body. And this is experienced through senses and through mind. As we let go of the body's senses and mind, we withdraw the senses and we rest the mind. And the most beautiful process that he is deeply, intuitively understood, that was part of Gautama Buddha's clan. And so then he took breath meditation, observing an anapanasati meditation, which is observing natural in-breath and out-breath with your eyes closed. So I took that meditation, simplified, which we're practicing every day. And it's simplified enough that everyone from a 5-year-old to a 100-year-old, no matter what their health conditions are, no matter what their state of mind is, can practice it. And so we're practicing the same meditation, which is very ancient in nature, which is followed by millions and millions and millions, and then it's only increasing in number every day. We're following the same meditation. Difference is to rest the mind, transcend the body and mind. It happens very naturally when you observe the breath with your eyes closed. As seeing the picture, sit comfortably, relaxed, with your feet crossed at ankle, if you're sitting in the chair, or on the floor, you see the posture there on the screen. And then fingers into fingers, hands in lap, rested comfortably. And then you close your eyes, and those of you wearing glasses or spectacles, remove them. Resting your attention on your nose, preferably in the middle of the eyebrows. Observe your natural breath at that point. Observing your natural breath at that point, anywhere on the nose, preferably the middle of the eyebrows. And observe the breath slowly. Your thoughts are becoming lesser, mind is becoming calmer. In due course, mind may get to an emptier state. You are in calmer, emptier, meditative states. Be there, observe whatever that happens to you in that state. First, we start with focusing on the breath. Second, then we go to defocus when we experience everything that happens to us at that point. Our attention shifts to what is happening to us as we're going into calmer states. And then be there, notice what is happening. Maybe you're doing astral travel, maybe you're getting a lot of visions, maybe your body is experiencing a lot of energy. Witness all of it. In case you have thoughts, that means your mind is back in action. Then we bring our attention back to the breath again. And again start the process all over, called breath meditation. We call it anapanasati meditation. And that's the same practice we do. Relax yourself, dear friends, with your eyes closed. Dear friends, we are going into powerful group meditation. Dear friends, with your glasses removed, eyes closed, fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. friends, at this time, I'd like you to express gratitude to all things and everyone, to your parents, teachers, mentors, family, friends, to this grand nature, the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom. To everything we use, the technology, the system, the companies, the governments. Gratitude to yourself and to this consciousness, the field of all existence, the angelic kingdom. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then open your eyes. Okay, dear friends. Hope you enjoyed the session. Most of those music tracks were where the flute was there, that was played by Patriji. He said his flute, his music is for meditation. Right in the beginning, as I was learning, I had these visions that they are for meditation. So I dedicated all his music and then pioneered music meditation significantly from there on by introducing many instruments. So as we are here, let me say welcome Padma Shri Karthikeyan sir and then guests, and then we have a video to watch from Patriji sir and his movement, and then we'll take the messages. Welcome Karthikeyan sir.
Thank you, Chandra. Good morning to everybody. Yes, a day of gratitude, I would say, not a day of remembrance. Where's the question of remembrance if we forget only? Brahmashi Pitama Patriji lives in our hearts every day. So there's no question of remembrance particularly. You can say a day of gratitude. That's more appropriate. And admiration for the vision of a simple person just 40 years ago, after his enlightenment. You know, most of us, what would have thought is, okay, I'm happy with Israel practice. Maybe. But here is a person who thought, I must spread this joy with the entire world, not just for Anantapur or Kurnool or Andhra Pradesh. He said, Dhyan Andhra Pradesh, then Dhyan Bharat, then Dhyan Jagat. I had the privilege of meeting this great man. I would call him, he always called me his elder brother, but I would say I'll call him as a friend, philosopher, and guide. In his own simple, humble way, touch the lives of millions of people. from a humble family, working the executive in a private job company. The day he attended that first day of Vipassana meditation, normally it's a 10-day course. He asked me, how did he spend 10 days there? But for him, an enlightened soul already in his previous births, obviously. At the end of the first day, he found it was enough for him to wake up his call. And he simplified it. First 3 days, it's Anapanasati meditation. The Vipassana, as you all know by now, it was a discovery of Bhagavan Buddha. After trying many other methods, ultimately he got enlightenment by this technique called Vipassana. 2,550 years ago, actually. Well, for some historic reasons, it went out of India and preserved in some countries like Burma in its purest form. And we know the long story of Guruji Satyanarayan Goenka ji, a diamond merchant, popular diamond merchant in Burma. He underwent it to kill his incurable headache at that time. Then he found the secret. His master walking, Burmese master told him he could take it back to India. He gave up all his wealth and luxury and came back to India because he also thought I must spread it to the whole world. All of you, most of you know the story of how the Vipassana centers came about. The first Vipassana formal teaching was done in Hyderabad, Vipassana Meditation Center, where I also had undergone. And Patriji, out of curiosity, went and attended. At the end of the first day, he got the whole secret for the whole thing. But he, out of his compassion, generosity for humanity, he simplified it, made it accessible, understandable, even to a man on the street, and went from door to door, village to village, in Andhra Pradesh first, with nothing, no advantage of his life, no wealth, no name, fame, support, all on his own. I used to call him as a barefoot spiritual master. That was his anxiety. He must spread it to as many as possible. But he did succeed in millions of people in Andhra Pradesh. Then, of course, all over the country, we wanted to make Dhyan Bharat. Then his vision was, no, it is not enough. The whole world should know. Dhyan Jagat used to tell me. I used to wonder how this simple man is going to do all that, but he did. We'll not go into the long story again and again. But he did touch millions of people around the world and created many, many masters. Out of them, many dedicated masters, equally committed to spreading this knowledge, this precious wealth to everybody. And that's how this movement has become global movement today in 40 years. History will write maybe a little later, at too short a time, how a simple man can begin single, barefooted, grown into a global movement through many masters, many masters. For example, yourself, Chandra, Prince Dada, Dr. Newton, Like this, countless masters in their own little variations, and they have spread it all over the world. So it's a matter of gratitude, no doubt about it. His life and vision is to be celebrated. There is no question of remembering him. He is there in the hearts and minds of everyone of us now. And another thing, there are so many things we can keep talking about him. For me, it was a discovery. The chance meeting long back. The credit should go to him. It was he who went on calling me for everything. I was too busy. After his compassion, he chose to show his love and affection for me. He gave me a lot of affection and respect. And what about this? We wanted to, as a consequence of whatever he did, personally, PSSM, who knew about meditation to the pyramid? Thousands of years back, they built pyramids for various purposes, forgotten. It was this great master we found the validity of meditating in the pyramids, who became pyramid meditation. And then historically, we know meditation is always done in silence. Here is a great master. He said, no, you can enhance meditation, power meditation, with music. He himself was playing flute. He used to sing in all languages in his own typical voice. And he popularized the group. Where before that, where did we see your orchestra sitting on the stage along with him and spreading meditation? People going into trance for hours together. So pyramid meditation, music meditation, history will write down he is the person who did it. It started with him. Now, hundreds of classical musicians are grateful to him for giving them again a new opportunity, a new status now. So, like now, well, the story of how, because many organizations also wanted to focus on meditation. And it is the initiative of PSSM and Buddha CEO of Quantum Foundation, inspired by you, Chandra. We started doing the regional conferences inside the country, outside the country, bringing people together, people who are basically interested in meditation proper. You belong to any religion, any system of meditation. It can be Raj Yoga, it can be Kriya Yoga, it can be Bhakti Yoga, whatever it is, come together because basically we all unite on the basis of meditation. Now we succeeded bringing it together. We passed resolutions again. Everybody from various parts of life came and addressed the conferences accepting it. Then you pass a resolution again and again, sent it to United Nations, telling, please, yoga is important. Equally important, I would say even more important, is dhyana, meditation. Unless people go within and find what is right, you can't change the world, transform the world, because there's so much of violence, so much of discrimination, so much of addiction. With all prosperity, material prosperity, more and more depression. So the only remedy we said is meditation, dhyana. So please allot a day for the International Day of Meditation. And you succeeded. One day, the United Nations declared 21st December every year will be dedicated to meditation. Now, the task before all of us, that is the unfinished task of Brahmashri Patriji, which we have to continue. Those who already are gratitude to Patriji, all you can do for him is complete this mission of Jagat, Dan Jagat, how to spread this art and science and sense secret of meditation to everyone with the simplest form. That is our task now. Now, how 21st December was chosen? To my knowledge, one day we have to find out how, the union also how it happened. But I attribute it to Patriji. It was he, for years ago, he started this, Dhyana Mahashakram at the end of every year. Why did he choose 21st December till the end of the year for 10 days? Thousands of people gather, various places. It was being done now regularly in Hyderabad. Again, another great pyramid founded by Patriji. I was there for the foundation there also. 21st December is the concept of Patriji. How did United Nations become the date 21st December? That was his vision, according to me. Now, declared everywhere, but it has to be practiced. So it is your task, my task, and everyone who are grateful to Patriji. Well, some of us are fortunate to know him, meet him, talk to him, enjoy his love and hospitality, affection. But those who have not seen him, who have not met him, they are inspired by his thoughts and vision. So let us rededicate ourselves to complete the vision of Patriji, telling each one like that, they say, each one of us can spread it to 100 people at least. Yes, there are some incorrigible people, egoistic people, but they will also fall in line in due course. So let us dedicate ourselves to support Anapanasati meditation and also plant by diet. Millions and millions of animals, birds, they are grateful to Patriji. It is because of his campaign many people became vegetarians. So all these lives are also allowed to exist in their own lifetime without being consumed. So I know there are many others also to want to share their own thoughts on the great master. So we are here to celebrate his vision, life dedicated to vision, life and vision of spreading this most important aspect of life. Now we have written, everybody accepts it. Today, meditation is miraculous. Health of the body, mind, and spirit. Relationships, harmony, compassion, kindness, supporting each other, respecting environment. That's the biggest threat now, climate crisis, global warming. For all that, we have seen wars are going on, killings are going on still. West Asia, Ukraine, every day killing is going on. United Nations could do very little. I don't say the governments and laws and courts are not doing anything, but they have not been able to do much unless the change takes place in each individual. We will not be able to save humanity from self-destruction. We can create a world without war, without addiction, without injustice. The only technology is for each individual to do meditation, change ourselves, change the society. They ask me about corruption in public life. The biggest problem everywhere, and even in country, why all this is happening is because of lack of integrity at various levels. For all that, once a meditator can never become corrupt, nor give money, bribery. You reform. And what about this? Hospitals are coming up. All parts of the body can be replaced. All parts of the body can be replaced. Even, depression, what is the solution? Meditation, meditation, meditation. Ultimately, there. So, for that, we're not undermining the contribution of other systems of meditation or great masters or religions. But here is a man who gave the simplest form of meditation. Let us spread it. Let us believe in it. Let us show more compassion, kindness to everybody. Do our best to all the can. So my homage and tribute to the great master. So let us. The only way of doing our gratitude is spread his message. That's what. Till the very end, even when his health is not very good, he was traveling because he wanted to achieve as much as possible in a lifetime. My greetings to all of you. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Karthikeyan sir. Truly bringing out the most salient point that he believed that meditation is the solution. And so he just focused on meditation. He also simplified it. So it is going to so many. His vision that everybody must meditate from day one, as you always would tell. On the very first day that I want to see a Dhyana Jagat, on the very first day. And he believed in it, and then it is possible, and it is becoming possible as everyone rallies with meditation as a solution. Thank you so much. When you're busy travel, you took time to just express your thoughts. Really wonderful, sir. They're taking this mission forward so much. All these conferences are possible only because of your connections, your vision, your relationship with all spiritual organizations, and your friendship with Patriji. So really thank you for everything you're doing in promoting meditation. Yes, sir. Thank you. So, dear friends, we have some great masters who will join and then sharing their stories with Patriji. There is a lot that is said in the YouTube channels of PMCs and through many masters about his teachings. But also many unspoken words are there. We'll listen to them from Gunakarji, who is journeyed with him since 1990s, and the beginning when the movement started. Then, of course, with Vasanta Shastriji, who is from North India, will join. Listen to her also. What inspired her to do so much? In Dhyana Jagat magazine, a direct in PMC Hindi channels, North India movements of Hindi, something is motivated them. That's Patriji feel that motivation in them, inspiration. He used to come to our homes regularly. Seva is constantly been always talked about as one of the core ways that we can accelerate our journey. Everyone talked about Seva, all masters, Patriji, without an exception. I used to come to our homes regularly. One of the great things I did was as soon as I came into meditation, I understood, I jumped into Seva directly. He said, will you work on this project called Pyramid Valley? I said, fine. Didn't even think what was required. They asked me to be a director, the trustee. Only later realized it has a certain responsibility. But then something told me that I must jump in to do this seva. Now I had the greatest opportunity because of it, that Patriji used to come to our home regularly. Great opportunity. Now one of the nights, I used to sit in the night for the brochure work, on the literature work, many, many things. One of the nights I asked him, what motivates you to be doing this work day in and day out? Is scheduled in the morning 6 o'clock to night 12, 1, 2. Not a conventional master at all. He's a rare Zen master. Direct experience then. There's no specific time. 6 o'clock he wakes up, people are there in his bedroom, then he was okay to just give the wisdom. right then and there. So I asked him, what motivates you day in and day out? You're traveling on the road, and then more than 60, 70,000 villages are covered. He himself said in his lifetime he met 4 crore people. 4 crore people. That's I don't know how many million. Lifetime, he said he met 4 crore people. That's 40 million. In teaching meditation and talking about it and spreading it to many, many. So what motivates you? And the question is asked, Mr. Chandra, teaching and giving meditation is my purpose, my grand purpose. And I want to utilize it every moment. So that 2 things. One, when I look back, if there is tomorrow, first he said, there is no tomorrow. You and I know. Truly live as if there's no tomorrow. If I am going to not be there tomorrow, what should I be doing now? It's very, very clear to me that I must, anyone do meditation. So he didn't bother whether he had 100 people or 1,000 people or one person. Is it a village farmer or is it, a politician of very senior nature? We give the same level of attention. So I do that. Wherever I go, or every opportunity I use to teach meditation because I don't know if I'm there tomorrow. And even if I'm there 5 years from now, 6 years from now, 10 years from now, when I look back, I should ever feel a regret that I should have done that then. And so then I am happy doing what I'm doing. And then all my time is for teaching, spreading, writing, talking about it, everything that contributes to meditation. This grandmaster had that true, and then it is not a cliche, it's not a word saying if tomorrow is not there, what is that you're going to do? He questioned. That's the time I questioned myself and said, okay, I may be doing a job, but it is possible to do any amount of service because everything is thoughts. That is empowering wisdom. Thoughts create reality. So let me before I invite Gunakaratchi to invite Chairman of Sterling Publishing, Sri Surendra Kumar Ghaisa, who is taken the mission of publishing Patriji's English literature, Patriji's literature in English and Hindi, and then making them available around the country and then globally through Amazon, through Flipkarts and all of it. And so it's so wonderful to have you. So your message and with Patricia, and then wisdom that you're bringing it out for everyone's great benefit. Kaisa, so you can speak. Sir, we're not able to hear you. Is sir unmuted? I see it as unmuted. So we can't hear. So if you either just say hi or something, sir, not able to hear. Mhm. So can you log back in? We're not able to hear you. Yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're getting it. Yes.
Thank you, Chandraji, for inviting me. And I'm grateful to Patriji for putting me in this meditation program. In fact, I'm grateful to Chandraji and Kartikanji, who introduced me to meditation in the year 2019 when COVID was there. And I started doing the meditation 40 days program of Chandraji, and I did 3 programs continuously. And during that time, after that, I requested Chandraji that I would like to do the memorial lecture of my father in 2020. And he said, I can request Patriji to do this memorial lecture. And there is no words that I can say how I was obliged. And this changed my life. The meditation, I was doing meditation books earlier, but when the book came to me, the meditation, the miracles of meditation masters, we published that book and released that book in Hyderabad. And Patriji was there. And after that, I have done 6 books on Patriji. Patriji answers in Hindi, Uncommon Truth in English, Hindi, and Tulsi Dalam. We also did a book on Patriji by Patriji's daughter, Paripatri, and which was released in last year, that means in Rishikesh. I am really grateful to Patriji for everything he did for me and my life. Thank you. I wish all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for, I remember releasing, you came there to Hyderabad, and then on the stage, Patriji was there. We was very, very happy to see the Patriji Answers book. His first book in English that is globally released. And then and thereafter, now we are doing more and more. Absolutely, there is so much wisdom that he spoke. And so we're working on another version, which is wisdom towards corporates and organizations and people management, or his Q&A and concepts that we're collecting. We wish to and hope to have that published. And I know you said this, that we will do it again. And so thank you so much for your service and towards here.
Thank you.
Yes, dear friends. So, Gunakar Reddy garu, are you there? So, can you have your video on? Yes. Okay. Where is there? Okay. Hi,
Can I share
Gunakar.
mine?
Thank you
Hi,
for
sir.
the meeting. Yes, sir.
I'm very thankful to you for inviting me to this Zoom mission.
Sure, sir. Sure. So we will play a for Patriji sir and PS's moment work, and then we'll watch that, and then we'll have conversation, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Please play the video. Sagar.
In a world of chaos, confusion, and questions, a quiet revolution began. In 1990, one enlightened soul, Brahmarshi Patriji, dared to dream of a Dhyan Jagat, a meditative world, a Shakahar Jagat, a vegetarian world, a pyramid Jagat, a world powered by cosmic energy. What began as society's small group of people in Kurnool, India, has become a global movement of millions, with thousands of autonomous societies all devoted to one mission: empower the world through meditation, spiritual science, pyramid energy, and compassionate living. PSSM is not a religion, not a cult, not a profit machine. It's a spiritual, scientific revolution, awakening humanity to the truth that you are not just a body. You are consciousness, a divine creator, a master of your own reality. Today, PSSM has a presence in over 60 countries and continues to grow. From Beam Meditation in Germany to Meditation Magic in Texas, from PSSM USA, UK, Australia, Nepal, Malaysia to our international coordination hub, PSSM Global, we are reaching the hearts of seekers in every corner of earth. For the kids and youth, Paima. For healing, spiritual tablets, the health wing prescribing meditation, reading and plant-based living. For literature, over 400 plus books translated into 22 plus languages. A strong voice for animals and Mother Earth, swag by Parinita Patri. For governments and corporates, Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. For academia, Pyramid Spiritual Science Academy, creating courses for schools and more by Dr. B. Sivaramappa. Pyramid Spiritual Science Global Academy by Pari Patri, certifying spiritual seekers globally. Every day, we hold thousands of free meditation workshops. We build pyramids on rooftops, in backyards and city centers. We host giant gatherings like Mahadhyan Kumbh in Rishikesh, Patriji Mahayagam in Kadtal, Hyderabad, and Mega Meditation Summit in the USA, uniting tens of thousands for planetary healing. This is not a belief, this is direct experience. Through Anapanasati, breath awareness meditation and pyramid energy, you awaken the divine power within you. Patriji didn't build followers, he created masters. He taught us, your breath is your guru, be your own master. And now, you are part of this global awakening. If you're ready to reclaim your truth, your voice, your power, join us. This is the movement. This is the mission. This is PSSM.
Okay. Yes, sir, Gurakar. So thank you for joining. One of the senior masters who started with Patri sir very, very early on when Patriji started the movement, early 90s. Patriji himself has said that his spiritual quest started very early on in his life, 1973. For 79, he said he was enlightened. Then for 10 years, he was teaching one person to person to person. Finally decided to call off. He resigned. His calling was there. He resigned even though he had two young daughters. In the 1990s, started the movement, Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. So we have here Sri Gunakar Reddy Garu from Kurnool, an engineer by profession, but now he volunteers and then leads the very first pyramid center that Patriji established in Kurnool called Buddha Pyramid Dhyana Kendra. So yes, Gunakar Garu, words from you and your association and stories of any kind you'd like to share.
Thank you very much, Chandra. This is the first time I am attending the Zoom session of PSSM. I'm a little bit shaken, sir. But anyhow, as Karthikeyan sir has said, all of the pyramid masters are already transformed totally into Patris, in the shape of Patris. And I am one among them. I was associate of him since the first time he stepped out of Kurnool to spread the meditation technique with compassion to animals and also. So I was the associate of him from Anantapur to many other places like Urukonda, Dharmavaram, and so on. In many areas, I have seen the compassion of him towards the people. From the way He was so affectionate to all the people. He was giving so much of time to everybody, each and everybody. And wherever his presence is required, he used to spare his time even in the night hours or in the early hours also. For me, in many my meditation sessions, he was along with me in my astral travels. And wherever I used to go to meet another astral master in the astral prince, he used to associate with me and he used to guide me how to speak with them, what are the right questions are to be placed to them. In many, I can also say that how he has driven me to go to the reading habit of books. He has guided me to read the good books. I was fond of reading careless Castaneda books, actually. So he used to say me that you are the best observer. Yes, I am the best observer. I've seen all the faces of him from the day one to almost of the way he left his body also. So from the days of hitting the others and from the day of hugging also I have seen. So one of my experiences with him, I have seen the energies of him being driven to other person. That is what we can say in terms as Shaktipata. I have seen in the King Chamber of the Karnool, where he was giving his energies to others to drive him to open his third eye. And I have seen the way he uses his telepathy to read his mind also. So many things I have seen. And I used to travel with him when we started the days of giving more experiences to the people. So in the initial days, many of my colleagues, my co-masters used to have the astral experiences, third eye experiences, and so many. We are the first victims of astral beatings also. And we are the first persons to see the auto rating great Sampath Kumar and some other people. And we are the first persons who witnessed the Telugu script by Vigneswar Master, who used to give auto writing through Sampath Kumar, Anantapur. I have seen many faces of them. Suddenly, I think since 2000, many of us started not getting the experiences like astral travel and so on. So I have observed all these things and I noticed that are getting enlightened more without the experiences also, by listening and by doing the work what he allots to others, like spreading meditation, by writing books, by developing magazines, and so many. This is, I think, I have taken enough time to express myself. Thank you, Chandra garu.
Thank you, Gunakar Garu. Interesting you say you're seeing the Shaktipata path where Patriji, if I heard you right, in the pyramid in Kanur, you're saying in the King's Chamber, because I know you always had stories that all of you, Dr. Newton, many of you would regularly meditate in the King's Chamber overnights and for long hours. So can you explain that, what you're saying, the Shaktipata and energies that you saw?
A huge ball of energy was traveling from Patri to other person. That person, he was a friend of him and he was very curious to learn meditation. He wants to have third experiences, which he was not having then. So after giving him his energies to him, he has, I think after the second day and after third day of his meditations, he used to open his third eye and see some colors, and later he used to speak with other masters also. That's what I am saying about the Shaktipata.
So you're saying very casually opening third eye, and I know Patriji sir used to say so many times, your third eye, you have to open your third eye. You ask sometimes, have you opened your third eye? Can you explain a little bit more? What is your experience with him and then his concepts?
Yes, all the pyramid masters, whomever he meets him, whoever is having the opportunity to meet him, are the great masters in the past. That is, I am very much sure about it. He is the person who just tickled their third eye. That's all. Actually, they have worked hard to open their third eyes. They have worked hard to develop their Kundalini energies, and that's almost all. In this lifetime, he is the person who has ignited them. That's all. So to ignite their third eyes and their other energies, he is the person who is a master teacher. That's what I can say. I cannot say that he has somehow or other he has used some of his energies and opened the other person's third eye. It's not like that. The other person are having full amount of energy. Just they have closed it with their wrong belief systems, etc. And by introducing the Anapanasati meditation and his teachings, and with some of his energies, he has opened their, assisted them to open their third eyes. That's it, sir.
Thank
Over.
you. Thank you. The way you speak about some of these concepts, auto writing, astral travel, third eye openings, and is it Telugu script? There is an auto writing. Is that what it is? Telugu script written by some master. All of them you
Yes.
speak as very casual. I know there is the side of Patrisa was so deep promoting and understanding the entire theosophical concepts. There are a few understand today. But you also made a beautiful transitioning. You're saying that year 2000 and later, you notice that many masters may not necessarily have the astral third eye, may not even recognize that they're having, but they are, through the projects that Patriji assigned to them, they're able to transform themselves. That's a great observation. Thank you for that. Can you elaborate that a little bit more?
Yes. Yes, sir. Actually, what we call moksha or dukkha rahitya padavi, and okay, sorry, I'm speaking enlightened, salvation, etc. He used to guide the people through his teachings and through his books and through the concepts to achieve the dukkha rahitya padavi. What I can say, without lamentation for any of the situations happens in their life systems. This actually has the achievement to get through meditation at the end of their meditations. This is what the scriptures used to say. And in the meditation hours, they used to travel astrally and see their past incarnations and their karma cycles. All this is a long journey. But somehow or otherwise, with his some new strategies, he guided the people to get the enlightenment without the earlier I said, like karma cycle, seeing the karma cycle, seeing their past incarnations, etc. This is what is the most typical strategy he used to through his concepts, and by giving them some good work like writing or translating or organizing or developing a society or construction of a pyramid. In this work also, they used to get the enlightenment and they used to understand the spiritual truth, spiritual concepts. This is the new way of making the other persons enlightened. This is what I observed and what I said earlier. Over.
Thank you, Gunakar Garu. So that's there is a deep spiritual subject. Yet, Patriji with his simple wisdom and then with a simple emphasis on seva and service in the form of what all those aspects. And I'm a direct beneficiary of that, doing seva helped me to be. And then seva means what? I mean, you always emphasize it is about you taking care of yourself as your true own self. You also said that you take care of others, but you are taking care of really yourself, which is the grand truth of it. And so then many and doing that seva itself and then doing those specific works that you would assign, which are appropriate for you in your, I guess then you use the word karmic cycle. And so then you would, without necessarily knowing what your past karma is, this and that, you are actually overcoming and you are living in that purpose. I wanted to ask you this Karnool pyramid that you're associated with, where you all had, and then can you tell a little bit about it? I know I was there 14 days, 8 days earlier this year. Tell a little bit about now. You still take care of this pyramid. You are in charge for this pyramid, the very first center that is there in Karnool, Andhra Pradesh that you formed.
Yes, sir. Recently, though I was associate of him, I only learned meditation in Karnool Pyramid itself. So after 10 days, I was transferred to Anantapur. And after 7 years, I came back to Karnool. So I decided myself to be in Karnool Pyramid only. So with his great blessings, I am here since 25 years. Being 25 years in a government job in the same place is nothing but it's something a new thing. And regarding pyramid of Karnool, I say that so many. I actually entered the pyramid after the construction is over, and a small library was there with very good amount of books. All are English books only. And he taught me meditation in the pyramid itself. And he closely observed all my experiences. And I can say that the Karnool pyramid is the one of the best pyramid I can see. Though so many other pyramids are very much energized, but the Karnool pyramid is a different pyramid where so many astral crystals are placed by so many grand masters, including Patriji sir also. The first crystal pyramids was placed by Patriji and Patriji associates, though all of them are astral. If you sit continuously for, I can say 20 hours or 24 hours, not a continuous span, you may take 24 days also. If you have good vibrational sensitivity, you can feel all the astral pyramids there. The one astral pyramid is particularly will give you some good experiences, like to enter the mental body, to enter into the cosmic body, to enter into the your previous lives, to enter into your body, the physical body, and see all your organs. So many experiences you can have by sitting in different places in the pyramid itself. By sitting in the over the king chamber, one corner of the king chamber, one corner of the pyramid. So many places are there. I invite all the grandmasters to come and enjoy and see all these astral crystals and have the energies of Karnool pyramid. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Gunaka Reddy Garu. So, dear friends, the depth with which the spiritual science is studied under Patriji, while Patriji concepts seem to be very, very simple, but he didn't leave anything untouched. And the ease at which Gunaka Reddy Garu is talking about, entering into a casual body, entering into a supra-casual body, entering into a cosmic body, knowing more about it. And Patriji encouraged reading. And in that reading, he recommended everything that is possible for us to experience. Nothing should ever, for any spiritual seeker, be surprise. Because everything is there, everything can be experienced. So thank you so much. And so this Karnool pyramid, I had the great fortune to be there for 8 days in the earlier this year. My best experience of meditation. I was able to converse with Sai Baba, with a master there. What's that mandir? There is another master's mandir there, not Meher Baba, the
Samir Baba.
Samir Baba. Samir Baba. Then many things that have happened. There are some of my purpose for better revealed. All of that happened in this Karnool pyramid. And so much for hosting and then taking care of that pyramid center. And so many I know who traverse by, come and then meditate there. It's a great opportunity. So 4 hours from Bangalore and 3 hours from Delhi, Hyderabad airport. Anyone can go there. And then this is the very first one. And then hours and hours and hours of meditation. Many senior masters of PSS movement did there, along with Patriji. And then the whole research and experimentation happened about all these concepts that he would about through either Philosophical Society or through his intuition that is put to use in experimentation in this pyramid. So no doubt it is a great place to visit any sadhak, any practitioner, and then meditate for a few hours there, if not few days. Thank you so much for taking time, Gunakar Reddy garu. We'll invite you more into our programs as we go along.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So let me, I think we've not joined, Asanta Shastriji could not join because today PMC Hindi is doing the same program with Patri Madam. So Namala Patriji is a co-founder of PSS Movement, Mrs. Patriji. And so they're still in the program. Let me invite Vani Madam, who is, of course, had great amount of association in just taking this forward. And our session is till 8 o'clock. So we will complete this session by about, come close, Vani, by about another 10 minutes or so. Yes.
Start the conversation.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. And my great gratitude to Brahmarshi Patriji. And in this life, my life, I'm so meaningfully I'm living because of him. And my great gratitude to my parents who gave me the birth and who gave me the direction of right people in my life. And literally, when I met Patriji, and this is my purpose, this is my life, I don't know that moment. I don't know anything. I know about Sri Sai Baba, that puja and everything. But after I met Patriji, he made me to understand, not directly, and every time book, giving message, scolding somebody, and always that is connecting to me that I really have improved so much in my life. What is important, I should carry. I said, my family is the great and I'm taking care. One word, he made me to understand family means it's not 4 people. It's like whole world is your family. That is the kind of experience he gave it to me in this life. With that, every day I'm enjoying my journey and I'm doing what I'm really experiencing in my life. The meditation is the most important, and vegetarianism is the most important. And experiencing the pyramid energy, so many things, it will be over the period, it transformed my words, thoughts, everything it happened. And recently, Patriji film, it came actually. Complete Man. Literally, then I'm watching that movie. In Telugu, it came. The starting movie to the concluding thing. Literally, every inch, so much inspiration from him that how one master impeccable with his words and dedication in his life. Family means it's like Vasudhaika Kutumbam. And the way he gave experience for all of us and his truthfulness is always towards walking Satyam. And everybody should watch that movie. Whoever doesn't know Telugu also, fine. But language never be barrier because Sar is like more than words, his actions, his implementation is words. What he is talking more than his words is powerful, his way of walking, Grandmaster. Please, everybody, watch that movie. And uh, when I'm watching that movie, at least once in a month, I should watch that every word, every master's experience. Gunakar sir, thank you so much. And I'm so happy that Patri sir's one of the favorite master you are also. And because Karnool Pyramid and base who are there, that moment masters, sir always, I can see spark on his face that always meeting all of you every time. And you are there today here. I'm so happy, sir. Thank you for accepting and be here. And how Karnool Pyramid, it built it with all of your energies and everybody, be ready, sir. Everyone is together, make that possible. And really, that movie, every senior masters who all are starting, the moment start, everybody be part of it. And definitely, oh, this is really good, we should continue. But nothing is there. And trusting and recognizing the master and going with them, they are the real masters. Like that, so many masters experience sharing in that movie, not sharing also the movie, how it's there is there is no cult, there is no spiritual way of, oh, this is spirituality only teaching, and this is the like only PSM moment they're talking. Nothing is everything like a message. Everything is like a message. And one word that really connected to me, that pyramid party, when SARS started, everybody is talking about the pyramid party. I am also one of the part that, oh, pyramid party means again politics means how people will think, and this movement is going great. Like that, I thought. But one grandmaster vision, we never read because based on my knowledge, I think. But always, but they have great picture. Always SARS says every leader is like a meditation.
இருக்குப்பா அங்கே இருக்க நான் சொல்றேன் உங்கபடி பிறந்தப்போ
The meditation, then definitely they are the real leaders, spiritual leaders. Then world will be need what is the important in that moment. And that is the way his vision, that is the way he is. At the same time, in that time, very intensive spread meditation, and so many brochures, pamphlets, they're spreading the spreading meditation. And that is the way always are taking opportunity to spread the meditation. And I'm so grateful to working with Patriji, learn very little, and still I'm learning so much, understanding him and more absorbing on my life. What best can be, I can give it to that master, this life. And I'm really ever grateful, thankful to Patriji. And in my life, he's guiding me like a great light in my life. Thank you, Patriji. And I'm truly grateful to you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, madam. I think one is expressing gratitude, another is upholding the truth is dreams. I think that's what we see in Vani madam regularly, always remembering, always wanting to get his message out so that that energy is carried into every one of us to inspire. And then before we conclude, your very brief message from Rakesh ji, who has taken the same inspiration significantly in spreading this truth so much. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Chandras and Vani Madam. Amazing master. Again, he's not an individual. Somebody who lived the truth and spread the truth. One thing that I deeply connect with him was everybody is a master. Everybody, you don't have a guru-shishya relationship. With him, I never had any questions. Just his presence was enough. So many questions I started with, but when in his presence, there was no questions. And what Gunankar Reddy there said, you don't need experiences to get enlightened. He was living that truth that everything is spirituality. It's not just, spirituality is not separate from living your everyday life. That is something that I deeply learned of how everything matters. Just correcting even a single word in a magazine, it matters. It's not that spirituality means, okay, only astral travel or any other experiences. So thank you, Professor, and absolutely for getting me connected with him. In many ways, those 2 years of enlightenment hour completely changed. Just listening to him, the no death concept. So yes, there's so much to continue to learn from him, and I'm grateful to everything that I was able to get and then observe and learn from him. Thank you, Patriji.
Wonderful. Thank you, Rakesh. Sukshma Sharir, Sthula Sharir, Sukshma Sharir, Karan Sharir, Mahakaran Sharir, and then beyond that, the Brahmanda, the existence. Astral experience, Sukshma Sharir. And as they evolve, as everything is evolving, as consciousness and as time acceleration is happening, meditations, everybody, while they used to experience the Sukshma Sharir experience, and they're always there happening, but then we are going beyond to merge with the whole, with the Brahman. And then when you are there in that oneness, wholeness experiences, then everything is automatically understood. Is why in the current era, where longer meditation that when you do, that Patriji discovered. And so they encourage strongly long meditations, everyone to do, and then knowledge accelerates. So then people are experiencing this wholeness, oneness experience, which is beyond Mahakaran Sharir, suprakaishal body. And so then necessity of everything else is minimized, especially when people are actually into a lot of service. Service is aligning us to the purpose. Purpose sort of dissolves anything that is holding us back from the past. And so you found this equation beautifully by getting people to recognize and say, align to the purpose. And it happens when you meditate a lot. And it happens when you do a little bit of understanding of the knowledge, not a lot. And that's why the concepts are simple. And so thank you for holding the truth and then just spreading so much beautifully through Bhathase Quantum Foundation. Thank you, Rakesh sir. And then a last message from Singalji before you conclude the session. Singalji, you've been there, you met him in Delhi a few occasions. Yes, sir.
My pranam to Patriji, deepest gratitude to him to initiate me in this path. Definitely, I was fortunate enough to be met him few times when he was in Delhi. I could attend few of these satsangs with him and feel his presence. Definitely, it was a great opportunity. In fact, I owe to him that he initiated me in this path. This is my journey, which is started where earlier I was not knowing anything about meditation, but definitely after coming to this, it was given great opportunity to learn about myself and being the part of these conferences, GCML, RCML, and other conferences to really experience the oneness, what exactly we are talking about in spirituality, to bring all these different paths together with the same message. It is really was fortunate and contribute. I could learn a lot during this period, being with Patriji and definitely with Buddha CEO. I started this journey and definitely I could be in the habit of reading books, spiritual books, and taking this path wherever I can in my small effort. I can be the instrument to start this journey to others also. Definitely, this is a great contribution, inspiration by Patriji, which I could feel. In fact, I attribute totally this my life to Patriji to bringing in this spiritual path. It is a great, great opportunity for me. So thank you very much giving me this opportunity and being this part of this movement. Thanks, Chandraji. Thanks, Vani. Thanks,
Thank you, sir,
Buddhasio.
for your enormous work in global conferences. Such a dear project to Karthikeyan, sir. I'm sure this year we partner together and then we have 9 months to go to organize our next big conference, mega conference. Through your support, as we dedicate our life to Patrisa, this will happen effortlessly. Thank you for all your help you're doing in these whole projects. Okay, friends. Yes, Neha madam, in your words, you follow PMC Hindi so much and then you understand there's so much wisdom is there through so many masters from Patrisa. Anything you'd like to say?
So while I was listening, one thing that came to my mind, uh, I have been very, very fortunate being with Buddha CEO, being with PMC, to having seen so many masters that Patriji created. You, Vani ma'am, Rakesh sir, I see Single sir here, so many here, just naming a few. And when we say leadership, one of the major qualities of a leader is to create more leaders. The leader here, I mean the masters. I learned so much just observing you, how you're handling situations, what the words you're talking, the impeccability of the speech. Always how they're living what they're saying, how they're walking the talk. And every time I meet a master, every time I feel I know so little, and there is much to learn and further so much to walk this path. And initially, I used to feel, oh, I haven't met Patriji, because that was just the time I had just entered meditation. And that was a time when Patriji left his physical body. So that was a time I was just into my. I used to feel, oh, I wish I could have met him. But now I get a feeling I am meeting him every day through Anapanasati meditation. I'm meeting him every day through his teachings, and I am meeting him every day through the masters that I am in touch with, that we call Sajjan Sangitya. Every master I mean, right? There are many who are coming on screen, but there are many, many, many behind the scenes who are working. So, I mean, as a human, as a person, I think I have evolved a bit and still so much to go, sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I truly feel very, very fortunate today, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. You would have been very happy to listen to your words because he loved people who were sincere in their efforts. He loved people who are always opening to listen to somebody else's experience because that's what he kept saying. Our third eye is open when I listen to others' experience, not switch off. And you speaking time to go through PMC Hindi regularly, listening to Atma Ki Yatra masters everywhere. And so the same equivalent is then PMC English, the same is then PMC Telugu, PMC Tamil, PMC Kannada. It's a portal of experiences, a rich repository of experience of masters, and through whom we enhance our ability to understand these experiences and then transcend many of them in many cases. We don't have to have them. And then when we listen to somebody's experience, we transcend. So this is wonderful. So thank you for hosting this. And thanks to our masters who are able to put some of these videos together. Difference. It's a great opportunity. And like Nehaji said, we don't have to feel ever that regret that no, we didn't meet this master. But instead, his wisdom beautifully in video forms are there in all PMC channels. And of course, his wisdom is there through many, many masters who worked with him or who practiced the wisdom, and so they became great masters because everyone is that. And so just by interacting, just by taking up service that is strongly, strongly, strongly advocated, meditation service, not any service, meditation service. Just by interacting with the masters, meditation service, and then listening to the wisdom, and then of course, no replacement for actual practice itself. Which are the four aspects, four truths that he recommended, and then we are sure all of us can become the same, we can gain the same grandness of each of us, and that's a great fitting tribute to Patrisa if you're able to do that. Thank you so much for listening, and particularly if anybody is here in this session till now, for sure you are a deeply connected conscience of Patrisa, no doubt. Okay. And so, in case you are not actually doing any direct contribution of meditation service, it is a wake up call. And for those at this year and must be in some way that associated with any project, I can tell you that can do a great deal of transformation and then enlightenment liberation. So, here with this, we conclude. Anybody in Bangalore, please do join us at Pyramid Valley International. And I'm here in Pyramid Valley speaking from here. An amazing mega pyramid, and so we'll have sessions here from 9:30 to 1:30, 2 hours meditation by music, by beautiful music by Ganesh sir and others, and then we have some more sharing, right? And then in case you're not able to join, you can tune in to PMC Valley YouTube channel, PMC Valley, and then that will have these sharings from the afternoon. We have some more Master Sai Krupa Saga, Shivrama Pasa, and then Chandra Mohan walked through Patrisa for so many years, and many others will share during that in the morning session here in Pyramid Valley. So thank you all. We'll see you. And then an announcement, Neha madam, about our upcoming Sankalp.
Yes, sir. We do have our upcoming 40-day program coming, starting from Monday 27. And while, as sir said, most of us are still here, it means most of us have taken this 40-day. While I believe it's another opportunity to revisit, because every 40-day personally for me has given a new takeaway, new learning, because I think we also keep on evolving with every meditation we do. And the simplest form of seva that we can do today is spread about the coming meditation program to our friends, families, and to everybody. Thank you so much.
Okay, so it's called Sankalp, and then it is starting on Monday, 27th July, and buddhasiva.org/Sankalp. Please find the flyers and then pay that extra time. And 3 days, if you talk to 10 masters a day, you are introducing your 30 friends who didn't take it from you before, but I'm sure they're taking it now. Thank you all, and see you in the next opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Karthikeyan sir, for joining. And once again, thank you, guys, sir. So great to be listening to these masters, particularly Karthikeyan sir is doing so much. And so he taking time to be part of this again, really, sir, Karthikeyan sir. Yes, Sagar. A beautiful song Patriji sung almost in his final days before he left the body, physical body. Towards the end, in the last 6 months of his lifetime, he sang. He promoted this Pyramid Music Meditation Academy, established it, and then sung many beautiful spiritual songs. What happened? Please go forward, play.
Jaya ho, Jaya ho, Jaya ho, Jaya ho. जय हो जय हो जय हो जय हो आत्मविद्या जय जय हो ब्रह्म विद्या जय जय हो आत्मविद्या जय जय हो ब्रह्म विद्या जय जय हो
आत्मविद्या जय जय हो ब्रह्म विद्या जय जय हो आत्मविद्या जय जय हो ब्रह्म विद्या जय जय हो
आनंद विद्या जय जय हो आरोग्य विद्या जय जय हो आनंद विद्या जय जय हो आरोग्य विद्या जय जय हो निर्वाण विद्या जय जय हो भाग्य विद्या जय जय हो
आनंद विद्या जय जय हो आरोग्य विद्या जय जय हो आनंद विद्या जय जय हो आरोग्य विद्या जय जय हो निर्वाण विद्या जय जय हो भाग्य विद्या जय जय हो
श्वास विद्या जय जय हो फिर श्वास विद्या जय जय हो ज्ञान विद्या जय जय हो दिव्य ध्यान विद्या जय जय हो जय हो जय हो जय हो जय हो
Okay, Sagar. Thank you all. So this song is found on YouTube channels, and if you search for Jayaho Patriji, it will come, and it's there in PMC, all PM channels. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. See you all.